Once upon a time, deep inside a quiet golden forest, 4 very different friends lived together, and every single one of them needed the others to survive. Long, long ago, there was an ancient Indian collection of stories called the Panchatantra. A wise scholar named Vishnu Sharma wrote these tales to teach the art of friendship and wise living. One of its most beloved stories is about 4 friends who lived near a peaceful forest lake. The 4 friends were Labdhapranasha the crow, Hiranyaka the mouse, Chitranga the deer, and Manthara the turtle. Strange companions, you might think. But in this forest, kindness mattered more than what you looked like. The crow, Labdhapranasha, was the first to arrive at the lake. He had been flying for a long time and was tired and thirsty. He landed near the water and heard a soft sound, like someone crying underground. The sound was coming from a hunter's trap, a net hidden in the earth, and inside it was a small, frightened mouse named Hiranyaka. He had walked right into the snare and could not get free. The crow did not fly away. He stayed and talked to the mouse, keeping him calm. Then he went and found their friend the turtle, Manthara, who lived at the edge of the lake, and told him what had happened. Together the crow and the turtle went back to Hiranyaka. Now here is where the story gets clever. Hiranyaka was a mouse, and mice have very sharp teeth, sharp enough to chew through rope. Slowly, carefully, Hiranyaka gnawed through every knot of the hunter's net. One strand, then another, and at last he was free. The 3 friends sat together, happy and relieved. From that day, the crow, the mouse, and the turtle became the best of friends. They met every morning by the lake. They shared food, they told stories, and they looked out for one another. Then one day, a 4th friend arrived. A beautiful deer named Chitranga came rushing to the lake, breathing hard. She had been running from hunters and had lost her way deep in the forest. The crow flew high into the sky to make sure no hunters were nearby. The mouse stayed close to Chitranga, keeping her calm. The turtle spoke to her gently from the water's edge. Chitranga felt safe for the first time in days. She drank from the cool lake, rested under a tree, and decided to stay. The 3 friends became 4: the crow, the mouse, the turtle, and the deer. The Panchatantra tells us that this friendship grew very strong. Each friend had something different to offer. The crow could see far. The mouse could chew through anything. The turtle was wise and patient. The deer was swift and alert. And then trouble came again. One morning, Chitranga the deer did not appear at the lake. The crow flew up to search. Far away, through the treetops, he spotted her. She had been caught in a hunter's net. The crow flew back fast and told the others. There was no time to waste. Hiranyaka the mouse climbed onto the crow's back, and together they flew to where Chitranga was trapped. Just as before, Hiranyaka got to work. His sharp teeth moved quickly through the ropes of the net, chewing, until every knot came undone. Chitranga stood up, free and unhurt. But while all this was happening, Manthara the turtle had slowly followed his friends through the forest. Turtles, you see, are not very fast on land, and the hunter, returning to check his trap, spotted him. The hunter picked up Manthara and tied him in a cloth bag, planning to take him home. The other three friends looked at each other. Now it was their turn to save the turtle. They made a plan. Chitranga the deer went ahead on the forest path and lay down, pretending to be hurt. The hunter saw her and thought he could catch a deer too, so he set down his bag and walked toward her. The moment the hunter moved away, Hiranyaka ran to the bag and began chewing through the knot. The crow kept watch from above, calling softly if anyone came near. The knot came loose. Manthara crawled out, safe and unhurt. And just then Chitranga sprang to her feet and disappeared into the trees. The hunter came back to find an empty bag and no deer at all. The four friends met back at their lake. They were all safe. They were all together. And the turtle looked at each of them and said, quietly, slowly, as turtles do, "Thank you." The Panchatantra tells us the names of these four friends for a reason. Each name has a meaning in Sanskrit. Hiranyaka means golden. Labdhapranasha means one who flies lightly. Chitranga means spotted. Manthara means slow and steady. The story of these four friends has been told for nearly 2,000 years. Children in India, Persia, Arabia, and across Europe have all heard it in different forms. It is one of the oldest friendship stories in the world. And tonight, as you close your eyes, the four friends are resting by their quiet lake. The crow tucks his head under his wing. The mouse curls up in soft grass. The deer breathes slowly in the moonlight, and the turtle floats gently on the still, dark water. All is safe, all is well. Good night. Sweet dreams, the end.